Hello again. Sometimes it happens that we meet somebody along the way just once, and maybe for a very short time, but they make a very deep impression on us, something we never forget, as if God is trying to tell us something, and it lingers in our memory for years like a precious reminder. A few years ago, I was visiting the German city of Aachen. It's the city of Charlemagne, and every corner has something to tell us about the history of Europe. But after visiting the basilica, we moved through the square, and there we met a family. A young boy, maybe 12 years old, in a wheelchair. He was paralyzed. His arms were stretched out like he was on a cross. But what I most remember was his beautiful smile. He and his parents irradiated serenity and peace. And then I noticed that behind him there was a marble crucifix, life-size. And for a moment I felt I was looking at two images of the suffering Christ. One in marble, one in flesh and blood. In today's gospel, Jesus speaks to each one of us and says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke and learn from me, for my yoke is sweet and my burden is light." Whenever I read these words, I think of that little boy. Whenever I feel like complaining because things are not turning out the way I want them to, I feel his courage. So let us listen to these words of Jesus today as if we were listening to them for the first time. And let us also remember that the gospel sometimes can come to us as a spoken word, sometimes as a written word, and sometimes it may be a person whom we meet along the way, just like that little boy. May God bless you. Have a great Sunday.